everybody, Natalie Willis here from the Baby Sleep Trainer. Today we are talking about whether or not your baby is actually afraid of the dark. Remember that when your baby gained their sight within the womb, it was completely dark, and they're actually quite comfortable with darkness. And in fact, the brain goes into the deeper levels of sleep more quickly and tends to stay there longer when it's very, very, very dark. So babies are not inherently upset or scared of the dark, at least not as much as we've been led to believe. And unless your baby is sleeping in a room without any windows whatsoever, there's almost always some amount of light that's coming in through a window, whether it's from external lights outside, artificial lights, or from the moon. So your child's eyes will adjust to the darkness after several minutes, and they will be able to make out shapes and see things in the room even if it's dark, just like we do. Issues around fear with the dark tend to emerge after the age of about 3 years old or so, and almost always as a result of seeing something that alarms or scares a child. Inevitably, almost all children will go through a phase where they say, "Mom, Dad, I'm afraid of the dark and I want a nightlight or some other light on." I tend to advise families to avoid adding nightlights or any sources of artificial light as much as humanly possible. However, it's understandable when parents will select a small nightlight or a very, very, very dim light within the room to use for their child, and that's completely fine. The important thing to keep in mind is that if you do allow your child to use any type of nightlight, make sure that you do not add any more light. So if your toddler was previously satisfied with a nightlight but begins to request more light, or the door being cracked, or the light in the hallway being on, don't give in. Remain consistent with just allowing them to have one single nightlight. Avoiding all light is really what's most healthy for your child's sleep hygiene, so adding one nightlight or keeping it completely dark is really the best path to choose. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel.